on YouTube. So as you can see on the thumbnail, I finally decided to go with a partial wrap. I didn't want to cover the whole entire car. Yeah, I just decided to go with the partial wrap, and the buddies over at Polaris Tint are hitting me up, man. So hooking it up, and let's see how it goes. I'm really excited. I kind of give him a little rough design of what I wanted to get done for the Raptor, and yeah, his buddy, his designer, finished it off and definitely nailed it, because the design of what I want to get done, that's kind of going to be a little bit more distinct to the Challenger, is, you know, the Raptor RT. So I'm pretty excited. I'm heading over there right now. As a matter of fact, I'm leaving my job to go drop off the car. My coworker is gonna pick me up. But yeah, man, I'm just really excited, dude. It's been a while. I was not a big fan of ever wrapping my Challenger, but if it's something that I wanted to do personally to my car, it's definitely something like this. You know, something creative, something that's gonna be not the norm to a lot of the Challengers, because a lot of Challengers like to get, you know, similar wraps, either camouflage or a half-ass design, or just a full-on, you know, cover-up, and I'm not about that stuff. So, you know, this right here is going to be a little bit of a special touch of what I've had planned for a while. But definitely stay tuned. I won't be holding my phone as I'm driving. I'm just leaving the campus, but yeah, let's get to it, man. All right, we made it. All right, and then here's going to be the graphics on the car as we're laying it down to adjust it. There's a few things you got to take into consideration when you're laying down graphics on a vehicle. First thing is going to be with the placement of the door handle. So the door handle is going to be about right here. We don't want it to be in the middle of the Raptor's face, so it's going to be up here in this area right here. Also, where the wide body kit is at too as well, you're gonna have to figure out how you're gonna align some of the areas so that when you're cutting on the areas, you're not gonna have a gap between a major area like this. So our designer designed it in a way so it can make it easier for us to make sure that the install goes good and the image does not get distorted or have any random cuts or a door handle going through his eyeball. All right, so we pretty much laid it down. A lot of this stuff right here, it's fairly new to us as far as us installing some of these partial graphics and designs. So we are using Arlon's SLX Plus material, and this is a material that's really flimsy. It's super flexible. It's a very easy material to work with. However, though, I will say, since we have this graphic, we have to transfer it over with transfer paper, and this material itself, it's a mid-tack paper. Also, too, it's really flexible too as well. So on some of the materials that I have used, it bends very easily. But when it comes down to this SLX material, because it's so thin, when we peel it, it wants to kind of peel the material a little bit. But Lucas and I, we warmed up everything like 3 times. We passed it over with our hard part like 20 times, and it looks like it's stuck. So these are some of the little difficult things that come when you are installing graphics. So this isn't like installing a vinyl wrap. Even though it seems like we're only doing this much of it, it's even that much more harder when it comes down to little detail work, because the last thing you want to do is you printed this material, wait 2 days for it to gas out, laminate it. You wasted materials on print, material, and laminate. And also the manpower to weed out everything, cut out everything, throw transfer paper on it, and then when you want to peel this right here, it's gonna just peel it off, or it's gonna rip off the material or something, you know. So there goes all that time wasted. The customer's upset. He's like, "What's going on with my material? How come it's not here?" And so, yeah, this is the process of doing a graphic on the car, and we're gonna let it sit for a little bit, and then we're gonna pull out the rest, continue tacking the rest of it, and then you're gonna see this Raptor in its glory.
picking up the car now. Honestly, I'm really excited, dude. I love the way the design came out. They nailed it. They did a really good job. I mean, especially on a really delicate piece like this. Yeah, dude, they laid it on there so good. It's crazy, man. Just the overlay is awesome. All right, so talk to me, bro. Talk to me about the wrap, man. So
dude, I'm surprised at how good it looks, man. So normally every single time when we do designs like this and stuff, at first we're just kind of like, we don't really know how it's gonna look until we actually do it. And then once it's finally out and it's on the car, we're just like, damn, this looks super cool, you know? So, you asked me for well, first off, let me start all over. We were supposed to partner up for your guys' royalty event at the Merced College, but we just ran out of time for the design because my designer, he's actually out from Argentina and he's never drawn a dinosaur in his life, you know? He only does like anime characters, so when I threw him the curveball, throw me a bionic cyberpunk looking dinosaur, you know?
And dude, he nailed it, man. I mean, it's straight out.
So then once he gave it over and you proofed it, you know, it was cool. So then we do the whole process of pretty much printing everything, letting it gas out, laminate and everything. So yeah, I mean, I like the design overall and I like the way it fits in the car. So.
Hell yeah, man, dude. Huge shout out to Polaris Tint Wraps, man, because it's delicate pieces like this that make the job that much more special, man, to have to actually complete something like this. And you know, it's just an open door to a lot of other people that want to get things done this way as a partial wrap, correct?
Partial wrap,
as
yeah.
a partial wrap. And I mean, it's needless to say, I'm kind of really speechless on just the detail, man. It's spot on to exactly how I wanted it to be, man. A cyborg raptor, you know, and it's really well. Yeah, it's nuts.
Raptor.
Cyborg raptor.
Cyborg